Measuring Success for Business Statistics and Data Analysis at Full Sail University. A study on Park City real estate agent websites by Phillip Mullennax. Park City, Utah is a picturesque city nestled up in the Rocky Mountains of Utah. Park City is home to many national events such as the Sundance Film Festival, winter sports competitions for both the U.S. as well as worldwide. Park City attracts all kinds of visitors from across the globe for vacation, events, leisure, and real estate in Park City is at a premium. Park City real estate covers every kind of property from small comfortable homes, multi-million-dollar estates, vacation homes, and nightly rental properties, and is home to regular folk, to A-list celebrities, and everyone in between. Real estate there is very competitive, both in price of the properties as well as for the real estate agents themselves. It is a very competitive workplace for the agents, but if they can make it, it is worth the effort. In this presentation, we are going to be looking at 10 of the real estate websites for the agents servicing the Park City area. To measure the success of the websites, we are going to be looking at the following criteria: navigation, calls to action, property search, social media, design, and finally, usability. Navigation makes up 20% of the criteria. Navigation is how easy it is to move around the website and find the information the user is looking for. Navigation is a key factor in websites in general. The navigation in a website should be clear and make sense in order to make accessing the website information easy to find and use. To get a good score for navigation, a user should be able to get to the information they are looking for in as few clicks as possible. Call to action makes up 20% of the criteria. Call to action is where the rubber meets the road. The main reason to have a website is to get the user to take some kind of action. The call to action is how the website owner interacts with the user. For real estate, calls to action would include signing up for a newsletter, requesting a consultation, or making an offer on a property. In short, the call to action is how the website is used for business. To score well here, the site must have clear calls to action, getting the user to take some type of action. Also, the site should have more than one call to action, but 4 or less. Property search makes up 10% of the criteria. Being able to find a home for sale and get more information on them is one of the big reasons why users visit a real estate website. Searching for property should be easy to use, yet it is able to sort searches to show homes that the user is interested in. Search is a normal part of a real estate website, and because they are all pretty much the same, this criteria carries less weight. To get a good score, the property search should be easy to find and use, and have 2 to 3 search criteria to narrow down the search for the user. Social media makes up 20% of the criteria. Good use of social media helps add credibility to the website and the agent. Social media also encourages word-of-mouth marketing from satisfied clients of the agent to their peer groups. To score well here, the site needs to have a clear social media integration, ability to follow or like the agent, and the ability to share the website with others. Design accounts for 15% of the criteria. Good web design helps achieve conversion. The goal of any website is to get the user to take some type of action, and good design makes it easier for the user to stay on the page long enough to take action. Real estate websites should be clean, easy to use, and have a homey feel. Outdated or bad design leads to users leaving the page in search of something better. To rate well here, the site must be up-to-date, warm, and pleasing to the eye. Usability makes up the last 15% of the criteria. The site must work and be easy to use. Broken links, media load issues, and things in unusual places lead to users leaving the website before they do anything. To rate well here, the elements of the site must work, be easy to use, and make sense. If we look at the success index, we will see the 10 Park City real estate websites that were measured in this exercise. The average score was 72.8. with a standard deviation of 17.77. The lower than average scores show that real estate agents in general are not making full use of the online real estate, and their websites have room for improvement. The findings also show that most real estate websites are weak in the areas of call to action and social media. Phillip, Smith, and Frampton score very low on the call to action and have no social media integration on the site, giving the site a low score of 66.5%. Julie Olson's site scored an 82.9%, doing better on call to action and social media. However, the site leaves room for improvement. Sotheby scored an 81.25%, again for call to action and social media. Also, the design could be improved as well. Jess Reed's website brings up the low end of the pack, scoring only 31.25%. The site does poor in all categories, with the strongest score being 75% for navigation. The site is old, does not use the web page space well, and needs to be redone. Scott Manslich's website does the best with a score of 90%. The lowest category was social media with a 75%, which was better than most. The site is well laid out, works well, and had some good calls to action, making this the top site for this exercise. Park City For You scored the second lowest at 64%, missing the marks on call to action and design that were very outdated and missing social media altogether. Again, starting from scratch is a good way to go here. Schlappy was the second highest with a score of 88%, doing the best of the group in social media. Call to action still needs help, but all in all, an above average website. Talsker scored 75.5%, again lacking in social media and calls to action. Having a well-designed site is only part of the job here. The website needs to have a way to interact with the user with good calls to action and needs user validation through social media to build credibility for the realtor. Nancy Tallman's score was a low 62.3% due to low scores in calls to action and social media. A few small additions to the site would really improve its overall score. Derek Carlson was in third place with an 86.25%. The site ranked low on design at 70% and needs work there. However, the site does well with calls to action and social media, although social media can be improved. The site really shows that design is not as big a factor as some think, and that doing well in other areas makes a big impact on overall success. Finally, we see the weighted average results in this graph. Notice that 40% of the websites used in this exercise scored less than 70%, and all across the board, these websites have a lot of room for improvement. By using these results and focusing first on the categories they rank low in, and then working from there, and with a few simple fixes to the website, the success rating would go way up, improving the site's performance and adding to the realtor's bottom line. With any type of marketing, constant testing to see what works is best advised. For more information on how to improve these websites, please feel free to contact me at the contact information listed at the first of the presentation or consult with a professional. Thank you for your time.